Here's Dan Campbell on taking this loss forward and building on it, because now the Detroit Lions, who lost 2 games all of last year, have lost 2 games out of their first 6. Here's Campbell.
Nobody wants to lose. We certainly don't want to lose, but it puts a little extra sense of urgency on you. It puts a little bit of just that bad taste, man. It just sometimes gives you that extra kick to get things back to where they need to be. You got to be on point when you play really good teams, and that's what I love about the stretch that's coming. Is we're about to hit a row of them, right? A whole ton of them, and your margin for error is so small. And that's what I told the team today. I mean, that actually fires me up, because you have to be on point. You don't get the luxury of making a mistake here and makes mistake there against these type of teams that we're getting ready to play.
My first reaction to all that is this is just the human brain trying to find a positive in any negative. And we talk about, it was a good loss. What do you mean it's a good loss? A loss is a loss. Well, it's a good loss. They're going to, but then I thought of last year, Chris, hey, get to the playoffs, step on a rake against the Commanders. Maybe they need to lose 3 or 4 or 5 games so they are properly focused on what the task will be when it's time to get to the playoffs again, and they won't trip over their own 2 feet and have their special season come crashing down on a Saturday night in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that can go 2 ways. You're right about that. It's, hey, we're winning, we're awesome, we're invincible, boom, we're confident, all that. That could be great, but it could be winning, we're winning. We're better than this team, we're going to win. Oh, what? They hit us back, they're going to win? Like, yeah, it can go either way that way, where a team that loses every now and then, there's a little bit like, man, there's that fear, there's that unknown, and that can drive a football player to lengths that are remarkable. I mean, fear is what used to get me up in the morning. I mean, I think it gets a lot of quarterbacks and players up in the morning.
Wake and bake.
Well, nope, I never did that, and I never do that now. I don't do that. I am an end-of-the-day smoker. Thank you there, Miss Lippy. But also, okay, yeah, I think there is that, You lose a game here or there, and yes, of course, there's, oh, gosh, we got to keep working. We got to keep doing that. And then also, when you lose a game here and there and you play a great team, you're like, I'm not sure how good we are. We better work hard. We better be on every detail. And, I think that's what there is there. The Chiefs had that type of attitude where it was like, we better win. We got to win. We could lose to the Lions. Oh, no, the fear of being 2-4. And they brought the fight to the Lions. And I think that's what kind of Dan Campbell's talking about there.
Yeah, and now the Lions will know that they need to bring the fight week in and week out. And I think the biggest aspect is when the postseason comes, they need to be ready for the reality that season, as special as it may be, whatever they've earned, whatever their seed, it all can disappear in 60 minutes of football, and it can just be one of those days where you're left to wonder what the hell is going on. All right, let's take a break. What the hell is going on with the power rankings? The Lions had been number 1, but, we've been doing power rankings for 20 years. I doubt that the number 1 team has ever held the number 1 spot with a loss.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.